Numbers tell you how visible you are, but they don't tell you what AI engines actually say about your brand. In this tutorial, we'll explore Appearly's perception feature, which synthesizes your scan data into a narrative analysis of how AI engines describe, position, and perceive your brand. From the Monitor section, click Perception. This page gives you two types of brand analysis side by side. On the left, meta-analysis, which recompiles and analyzes the data from scans you've already run. On the right, direct query, which goes out and asks each AI engine specifically about your brand. These are fundamentally different perspectives, and both are valuable. What's the difference? Meta-analysis works with data you already have. It takes all the AI responses from your visibility scans, the ones where engines mentioned or recommended your brand, and synthesizes them into themes and a narrative. It costs nothing extra because it's reprocessing existing data. Direct query is different. It literally asks each AI engine, "Tell me about this brand." That gives you the unfiltered version of what ChatGPT, Perplexity, or Grok would say if someone asked about you right now. Let's start with the meta-analysis. Click the card or use the mode filter. At the top, you'll see three key stats: the overall sentiment, how many AI responses were analyzed, and when this snapshot was generated. The sentiment tells you the big picture immediately. Positive means AI engines generally describe your brand favorably. Mixed or negative means there are perception issues you need to address. Below the stats, you'll find the key themes. These are the recurring topics AI engines associate with your brand. Each theme has a colored indicator: green for positive, red for negative, and gray for mixed or neutral. In this example, quality artisan products and strong local reputation are strengths, but limited online presence is flagged as negative, meaning engines are noticing that gap. These themes tell you exactly what narrative AI is building around your brand. The perception narrative is the full written analysis. This is AI reading AI. Appearly takes all the responses from your scans and synthesizes them into a readable summary of how engines perceive your brand. Think of it this way: your GEO score tells you if you're visible. This tells you what AI engines actually say about you when people ask. That distinction matters, because high visibility with negative perception is worse than moderate visibility with positive sentiment. At the bottom, the reference text section is collapsible. Expand it to see the actual data summaries that were used to generate the analysis. This is the same transparency principle from the visibility dashboard. Nothing is a black box. You can always verify what the analysis is based on. Now, let's switch to direct query. This is a completely different approach. Instead of analyzing existing scan data, Appearly asks each AI engine directly, "Tell me about this brand." The result is the unfiltered version of what someone would hear if they asked ChatGPT, Perplexity, or Grok about your business right now. It's the most honest mirror of your brand's AI reputation. The themes from direct query can differ from meta-analysis because the engines are answering a different question. Here you can see themes like community favorite and artisan craftsmanship, which are positive. But also, website needs improvement, confirming a pattern we saw in the meta-analysis. When both analysis types flag the same issue, that's a strong signal to act on. The real power of direct query is in the reference texts. Expand this section, and you'll see the actual raw response from each AI engine. This is exactly what ChatGPT said, exactly what Perplexity said, exactly what Grok said about your brand. No filtering, no summarizing. You can read word for word how each engine describes your business to real users asking real questions. Here's the workflow that makes perception so powerful. First, run a visibility scan to collect fresh data. Then generate a meta-analysis to see the themes and narrative. If you want the unfiltered version, run a direct query too. Now make changes to your website based on what you learn. Fix the issues, reinforce the strengths, then scan again and generate a new perception snapshot. Compare the two. Did the negative themes disappear? Did the narrative shift? That's your feedback loop for content optimization, and every snapshot is saved so you can track the change over time. That's brand perception in Appearly. You now know how to read the narrative analysis, compare themes between meta-analysis and direct queries, check the raw engine responses for full transparency, and use the snapshot history as a feedback loop. In the next tutorials, we'll cover Reddit opportunities, site audits, and turning all these insights into a concrete action plan. Thanks for watching. Visit appearly.ai to start tracking your AI visibility today.